FTW broadcasting here for the win. We bring you hot Starcraft 2 action. Thank you so much for tuning in. Looks like Scarlet is scared that the other team's favored. Normally when I'm favored in a game, I lose. But let's see how this is. This is a Trollcast, folks, and my name's AWOL. And joining me, as always, is MBD, my boy Danny. Let's get right to the introductions because we've got a 4v4 for you, folks. Thorgasm up here on the top playing as the green Protoss. Very, very nice. Thor is here. Gonna play, and then his ally is Cherub. I'm not sure what color this is, Danny. I'm not sure what to call that. That isn't pink, is it?
That is pink. That is a very nice light pink. And I would also like to cut you off and tell you that you say you lose when you're favored. I would like to say that you lose when you play.
This is very true. I'm only good at like Nexus Wars and stuff like that.
You're not good at Nexus Wars.
Shut up. Shut up, man. Okay, Orange Terran is also on my team. Robzored. Very good. I like that name a lot. And playing over here, this is Scarlet, the guy who was running Skirt a minute ago, playing as the yellow Protoss on my team. Danny, I'll let you get your introductions. Looks like they're pinging your blue Zerg down here.
Yeah, they are pinging my blue Zerg. Shinna? We'll go with Shinna. That works. Looks like they're flying their probes in for early scouting as we look at Nethermind, the teal Terran, and Terran number 2, Darth Wrinkles. I like it. Darth Wrinkles. Tough guy. And then Carlos T. Carlos T sounds real familiar, but I'm sure there's probably a million Carlos T's on BattleNet.
We've casted a Carlos T before.
I'm sure we have. We said that at Nethermind and Darth Wrinkles are working on a nice block off right here. You're going to have that walled off in no time.
Look at Scarlet. He's saying, how do I cannon rush Zerg? Uh-oh. It looks like he's trying down here at the bottom right, Dan. He's dropping that pylon. He's going to try to cannon rush, but that creep spread is going to prevent him from doing any damage at all to anything in the Zerg base.
He'll be able to put a cannon right here and hit the assimilator. Yeah? Huh? No assimilator?
It's getting canceled out because these freaking drones are shutting this thing down, starting to rip up this pylon, and that probe is having to abandon ship. Scarlet, evidently a noob at doing cannon rushes, a noob strategy itself. Does that make it double noob? And speaking of noob, Thorgasmic is dropping this pylon here next to Red's base.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Cherub has got his, looks like that was a 6 pool as he's moving in some Zerglings right here. So we have mad cheese from your team here. Those drones are off the line from shit. And they are going to cause the Zerglings to escape real quickly. How do you cannon rush a Zerg? That is, I want to get that on a t-shirt.
He's continuing to try to cannon rush this. Look at this pylon on the low ground. He's like, well, if it didn't, he already had the high ground positioning. He's like, well, I've got to be sneaky this time, and thinking that he's gonna slip one past him. And Thorgasmic trying once again to do his cannon rush strategy, dropping a pylon in front of Blue and Teal's base here. So I guess he's gonna start a cannon assault and cannon them in.
Yeah, I guess like you cannon rush way out here. You're at the choke point basically. Meanwhile, Cherub is being very, very aggressive with these Zerglings. He's committing to this heavy Zergling rush, and I don't know if it's going to work because that Spine Crawler is going to pop anytime now. Scarlet says attack. He's going to get in there with his with his probe to attack that Spine Crawler. That'll stop it for sure.
Oh, very good.
Oh, the
Probes are OP early game. Everybody knows that.
That is true. Oh, he's got his cannons down.
Oh, he's dropping one, and look at Thorgasmic. Thorgasmic has 4 cannons here in front of Teal and Red's base as he's going to start cannoning them in. And I don't know, that's going to be some pretty heavy pressure.
I guess a little bit of siege warfare there. It's certainly that it's going to work against Terrans. Terrans are certainly not mobile in any way, so he should be all right.
No, their buildings, pretty sure they aren't able to fly. Oh, speaking of which, looks like Robzored is flying his command center across the map right now. It's loaded up with 5 SCVs, going to check his base. I do see an engineering bay, and this is making me very happy as he has 10 idle SCVs in his main.
That's wonderful, and that means we're getting a beautiful planetary fortress rush. He's got these idle SCVs, now he's got another command center up in there, finally moving again, and I guess he just forgot that. Nethermind's putting down supply depot. The Marines are pounding on that command center. Here you go, put it down, now turn into a planetary fortress. It's got that, Nethermind has that Reaper out, going to be good against that building. He needs to get those SCVs out of there and start turning that into a planetary fortress. I don't know what he's doing right now.
This is the slowest planetary fortress rush I've ever seen. The SCVs are just chilling inside. They're like, I don't want to come out. I don't want to do any work. SCVs repair. There you go. Start repairing. Hopefully, he's going to rely on Nethermind's piss poor micro at this point. And we got massive gateways here from Scarlet. Scarlet has transitioned as he has massive gateways down here in the bottom right and a couple photon cannons. So he's really going to start assaulting Sheena with these zealots and cannon rush.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's looking really close here on Robzored's planetary fortress. I think he's going to get it up there, actually. It won't have much left in it, though, unfortunately.
It won't, but
Thorgasm's got lots of cannons, though. Oh, there it is. It's now a planetary fortress, but it's only got about 100 life left. Oh, as it kills those Marines, dead Marines, it's going to burn up, unfortunately, because there are no SCVs to repair it. Let's watch as it goes down. Burning in flames, about 30 seconds.
Zoom in on it. This is epic.
Oh, here it comes.
SCVs.
Oh, SCVs with the fusion cutters. Oh, that was nice.
Nethermind thought it was a good idea to bring his SCVs in there to attack it, getting effectively splash damage and getting 7 of his workers killed. He could have just hung back and would have had the same effect. But Mass Zealot's starting to take down this. Oh, and they completely took down that hatchery down there. And this is just heavy cheese and rush pressure here from my team, and it's very effective. There's really no retaliation. Carlos T says, for revenge, as he's got like 7 barracks right now as he's rolling a mass Marine force across the map.
Why does he have 7 barracks with his 1 base? That is amazing, and that is a mass amount of Marines. Meanwhile, that is a mass amount of Zealots just going to tear up Nethermind. Nethermind already left the game. Shinna is out. Or trying to rebuild their base. Where is Shinna rebuilding? Over here at his expansion. Doesn't want to give up. Meanwhile, mass Marines from Carlos T are going to tear up Thorgasm here. And so luckily Thorgasm has his secondary base of cannons down here to keep him in the game.
You know, I've got to attribute a lot of my team's success to Scarlet's ability to just ping anywhere on the map where there is action. I tend to be that ally on my team because I think it's funny, and I think he's doing it because he thinks he's useful.
Well, I don't know. I think he just wanted his allies to know, hey, look, I transitioned out of my failed cannon rush of a Zerg. Look at my proxy 4 gate. That's kind of late. Meanwhile, Robzored's got another command center full of SCVs flying across the map. He's like, if at first you don't succeed, I gotta love his commitment to the planetary fortress.
That was very good. By the way, Carlos T is just peeled through base number 2. And he's now going to move into base number 3. Is Carlos T going to turn this around for his team? I don't see anything that can really contend with this force of Marines right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's just pretty much busted out 47 Marines, and he's just rolling through. Cherub is being revealed. Thorgasm is being revealed. There you go. That's most likely Scarlet pinging. Look at these Marines. Let's do something. I can hear they come in. Robzored's got nothing to stop him. That's the end of that command center. He does have this 1 command center flying across the map, though, so that could be the winner.
It could, and he has enough. Ooh, does he have enough resources? He does. How much do PFs cost? Is it 300? He does have enough resources to do that. By the way, Carlos T is sitting on top of 2,200 in minerals right now, so not spending his minerals at all, not building more supply depots. He's just very, very concerned with microing these existing Marines, and I'll be honest with you, it's working. And meanwhile, these Zealots, though, are just really ripping through Scarlet's base. These Zealots might pull this thing down. That is mass Zealots, folks. So looks like we're getting into a base race situation already. We're only 11 minutes into this thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, we got ourselves a good old-fashioned base race. It's got more Zealots. Don't worry. Don't worry, says Scarlet. I don't know what that voice was.
Don't worry, Scarlet. You'll be just fine, sweetheart. And Robzored is getting his command center. He was trying to PF rush Carlos T in retaliation, but getting pushed back by 8 Marines over here, so he's forced to pull that command center back. Red has left the game, and
GG Cheesers, of course, has to say something.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they knew that they were cheesers until he identified them right then. That was good of him to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure they're feeling the sting.
They really are. They're going to feel so upset.
Oh, look at those
Marines are coming out here, and these Zealots are ripping them up, Danny.
Yeah, they were just basically completely coming out, running to their rally point, and basically Zealots just tore them up, no problem. Yo, there's Zealots in your base. And here comes those massive Marines. My money's on the Zealots. What about you?
I don't know. These
nice
SCVs
work
might
with
get
the
to the
SCVs.
tank.
Oh, no. Nice work with the SCVs there, tanking up the Zealots. No control of the Zealots, basically attacking the SCVs. And the Marines take them out. I am wrong. Carlos T with a little nice little move there. So, well done. Well done.
I like Robzored's micro here with this planetary fortress. I'm sorry, PF's, I said 300 earlier. It's actually 150 minerals, 150 gas. And that was once again, it was a very patient planetary fortress rush. As he sat that PF there, it could have upgraded into an actual PF, but he just sat there and waited, just wanted to keep his SCV safe. And I guess they just wanted to go on that cigarette break we keep talking about.
Yeah, I think he was very concerned with flying his barracks here into position, whatever kind of position they're in. Meanwhile, there's Thorgasm's probes are still flying around doing I don't know what. Looks like we're basically down to the remaining zealots for Scarlet and these massive marines for Carlos T. And I think Carlos T might be the only real player here. And Scarlet says, we lost. Yeah, I think he might have lost.
Oh, look at this massive concave here from these marines. Carlos T is just such a boss this game. And we see a expansion coming up here from Sheena. Well, I guess we can call it an expansion. And so he's building another base over here. So it looks like he's got plans to start from scratch. Spoiler, everybody, this replay is an hour and a half long. So we're going to watch the epic story of how Sheena comes back.
Oh, you ruined it, man. You ruined it. He
Sorry,
had 7.
guys.
7 what? Oh, 7 Raxes. Yeah, I mean, you must be talking about the 7 Raxes. Thorgasm has not rebuilt their base. We've got... What does Scarlet even have? He's got 4 Zealots to his name. 59 Marines are on the map. This game is pretty much over.
It is.
Cherub's kind of back in business over here with, you know, base going, but whatever.
I wish this was Cherub, our friend from SC2 replayed, but I don't think it is. I think his name on BNet is Cherub Down. And while this is kind of winding down here as these players are just destroying each other's bases, I want to talk about why this got casted as opposed to all the other Trollcasts that get submitted. Take a look down in the video description below. We're going to put in there the email that the person who submitted this to us sent us. And it is so detailed. It is so fabulous. He basically sets us up like it's a cheese tasting, describing all the different types of cheese that happen in this game. He really sold us on it. And if you want us to cast your game, if you want us to cast your Trollcast, take notice of how he sold us on this game and how this game played out. There wasn't a giant lull where there was no action. This game is not an hour and a half long, so take note of this, guys. We really want to cast your epic game, and if you send us a game and it says 3v3 really lulzy with PVT, that is not a good description. Take a look in the video description below, guys. That's how you do it.
Yeah, absolutely. And your team full of cheesers has now left and lost the game, but I will say that was some delicious cheese.
It was. There was a little. It started smooth, a little goat cheese. Got a little tangy towards the end. It was fabulous. I'm enjoying this. This was great. There wasn't that much rage at the end. I would have liked that because then I could talk about how these guys had wine with their cheese. But regardless, thank you so much for watching this Trollcast, ladies and gentlemen. We love our subscribers, so I'm going to pull up that big heart slide. We pull that up every Trollcast because we love you guys. Click in the center of the heart if you haven't subscribed already. And if you want to check out our Trollcast playlist, click on the bottom right-hand corner, that green link. This is like 40 plus at this point, right, Danny? And also in the video description below, you can get a link to that Trollcast playlist. Check out our channel. It's that link down there in the bottom left-hand corner. That blue link will show you all the other stuff we're doing. We're doing Gosu casts, Funnernauts, Trollcast, doing some Star Wars The Old Republic stuff as that's coming out soon. Danny has a new secret show that he's going to be releasing sometime in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in our next cast.